All right, so I'm gonna do this quick weekly back test or breakdown or whatever for last week's moves and market movement, just to see where we could have got in, just to see how we could have took advantage of um, buys or sales, how we could have caught some pips, just to work on ourselves to get a little better. All right, so if I go back, let's see, I did like a weekly. Um, like a weekly outlook kind of thing, which I need to kind of start doing more. But this was for the 7th through 11th, which was last week. Let's see what we got here. So I said if we could not break this level, we would go back up to retest the weekly highs. But if we could break it, we retest it and drop. And what did we get? We drop. Wow. All right, so let's get into it. See how we could have took advantage of some moves from last week. I only actually took um, 2 trades last week. Yeah, 2 trades, but they both were like one to risk reward of like one to some stupid like 5, 6, 7 or something. So what I like to do is to the weekly. As you can see, we dropped a shit ton last week. So I like to highlight that, go to the hourly, and just kind of section this off by so I can see the week at a glance. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All right. So this was last week going into this week. So if we looked, we came up to some really strong resistance. It was actually a weekly resistance. It was like the historic highs or whatever. So being that I saw that and we got this kind of candle and these kinds of candles, I was like, we could probably go here, but let's see what happened. So I was pretty much looking for sales this week. I guess if we broke past, and we broke past that level, like I think the first day. Yeah, we did. Monday, we broke past. This was that level of resistance at like 140. So looking for sales. We see that the EMAs are tons of spacing, so a lot of bearish momentum. All right, and we can see they crossed up here, and now the 1 hour EMAs don't really just cross back and forth, back and forth. So when they cross, it's kind of a big deal, especially for intraday trading. So what I did was 7 o'clock's right here. So I noticed that we broke some levels of, this was I think the last higher low for that move, but definitely the impulse to push that up. So we broke that, so I knew that was going to be an important level. So we broke that and left behind a little supply area. But the only problem is I don't think that touching my trading time. My trading time 7 to 10. I try to keep things super simple. All I do is wait for a break or some kind of impulse on the H1 or M30, going with the trend, break a level, retest it, take the trade, and allow it to retest the lows highs that it created. All right, so here it broke 140, came back and retested it and then dropped. But this trade came in at 10:30. I'm not trading at that time, so it's no trade for Monday. Okay, let's see what we got for Wednesday. We know we're looking for sales, and we have this is Tuesday. So what's our next level? Our next major level is right here. that would be our next major level. Which is also, I think I had it off as like 0.5 maybe. Alright, so shit, the volume was down. I don't know if that did anything. Anyways, so we got Tuesday. Now Tuesday we did break this level, and we broke this level. But my trading time's at 7 to 10. 7 o'clock, we were coming down, we broke these levels. Let's see if there's anything over here. We did break this level. So, but again, we were in so heavy of a momentum that it didn't give us, I don't think, an entry setup. Okay, so we broke and we left a little area of supply here. So we mark that off. Colors. Price never came back up here. So, I mean, you could have got in off the break and retested this. Let's see if I can see anything better on M15. Yeah, I mean, you could have gotten in on that, but again, this is after my trading time. So from 7 o'clock, we broke. We didn't get anything, so no trade for Tuesday. And these are those times when patience comes comes in handy, and it's so important because now you're thinking to yourself, oh, shit, it's Monday, it's Tuesday, it's Wednesday, and I haven't even gotten a trade yet. But you have to be okay with, if the market doesn't give you a move for Monday through Friday, then you have to be okay with it. You can only take trades when the market allows you to. Now, normally that does not happen, but I feel like recently I've seen probably between 2 to 4 good setups in a trade week. 4 really high, 2 really low, so 3 is probably like the median. So we're here Wednesday. Now, price hit. So I thought to myself, price is shot down for 3 days in a row. It has to retrace at some point. So I did have this little area of demand right there. And it was also at 137,000. So I had that marked up. We even got a double bottom there, but this was 7 o'clock. And what I said to myself is, because when I got to this, I think price was like in a range. So I thought to myself, if we get a break up, we're going to retest and we're going to go here, because this is still a very important level that needs to be retested, or we would break low, retest, and come down. So what we got was the up move. And so I think price shot up, and let's see. Yeah, so this was 7 o'clock. Price came down, 7:45. Went up, went up, went up. Price spiked up, just so aggressively and rapidly through all this shit. So I was like, okay, it's probably gonna retest. This does not look like a fake out, and it left this little area of demand. And so I actually did take this trade. Let's see. So I took it on like the M1 or something when price came in and touched this level. And my stops are like that. And I rode it all the way up to 20, which was right there. So our first trade of the week, and it was a 1 to 6 risk to reward ratio, which is great. You don't need to take this way. Me personally, I don't need to take trades every single day because I can get these kinds of trades with these kinds of risk rewards. So that was our trade for Wednesday. Thursday, I saw price came back up to this daily level that basically the daily break and retest. So I saw that price was kind of in another range. This thing. This thing. So I said to myself, if price broke, he came back and retested, I would get in. So price did break at, see, 7 o'clock. Price shot down really aggressively. So we broke out of this. So I was looking for a retest for entry. Let's see, and price, as you can see, as it always does, left a level of supply. Now, it was also at like 0.8, another good price level. So I took this trade again on like the M1. There was like I think a Quasimodo pattern or something off of it. But so I took that and I just had my stops above like that, the high of that. It was like right here or something. But I took that to 0.5. Let's see what 0.5 was. Right here. And as we can see, price kept going. So, but that trade was a 1 to 8 risk to reward ratio. So, trade 2 of the day. Now, I could have took this lower. Let's see where that actually stopped. So, price actually stopped, I think, here at this level. So I didn't know it was gonna go. I didn't know it was gonna shoot down that aggressive, but it did. So I closed out like right there. So after seeing this stuff, I thought to myself, price probably is gonna consolidate Friday after these two super aggressive moves, and that's what it did. And I actually didn't even look at the market on Friday because I was like, I got this trade and I got this trade. This was a 1 to 6.7. This was a 1 to 8.9. So, I mean, there's your 10% gains for the week, which is unheard of. So, what I'm thinking this week could happen is we could do this because price is kind of done like a pattern. Let's see if I can mark this out. So, consolidate, drop, consolidate, drop. So we may get another consolidation and then drop from Monday. So we could get that. No, I don't know, but I mean, the market seems to be repeating itself. So, but that's all I got for this week.